Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Friday, the 20th of December 2024, the year of 1,000,000 transactions per second and more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we got today. Check this out. So it's 20 hours ago by Cointelegraph saying Craig Wright given suspended 1-year sentence for contempt of court. Definitely got to go over and discuss that. UK investing here says a benchmark keeps buy rating on MicroStrategy stock, cites Nasdaq inclusion. Blah 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 blah. We don't know how crap that is, but let's see what the mainstream are up to these days. We've got this one. Somebody paid $789,988 for a $13,000 transaction. For a $13,000 transaction on BTC, the future of money. And then we got Truth Machine just commenting or founding a comment here from Elon Musk, which was 4 years ago today in relation to Michael Saylor talking about doing large transactions on BTC. And it's like, is that really possible? And then we'll go through the figures as per usual because they're starting to look really good. Fire sale on the price though today. Like, oh my goodness me. Right, and that'll be the end of the show. Let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1,000,000 strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Terra node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. Look at that. Top left of the screen, we've got a price there of $53. $53. Imagine if that was BTC, it went down from like 75 down to $53,000. That's a massive drop. But again, it just goes to show you like the shortfalls in BSV, literally highs and lows like real quick. You know, it'll be like Pringles. Once it pops, it won't stop, and we all know it. We all know it. So let's see what they say here about Craig Wright. So it says Craig Wright given suspended 1-year sentence for contempt of court. A UK court ruled in March that Craig Wright was not Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto, but he continued to file lawsuits based on asserted intellectual property rights. Well, too right, because they're intellectual property rights, not based on the ruling about him not being Satoshi Nakamoto, even though it's an administration court and the judge was clearly biased. It's out a conflict of interest. Yeah, and it was an administration court. There was no jury there. That they didn't do examination. It was only cross-examination. It was an absolute joke. An absolute joke. Mellor should be done for contempt of court, malfeasance in public office, if you ask me. So it says here, Australian national Craig Wright, who for years falsely claimed, no, I'm going to change that one, truly claimed to be Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto, has been given a 1-year suspended sentence in the United Kingdom for contempt of court. In a December 19 hearing, Judge James Miller, who said that Craig expended substantial skill and judgment in creating the Bitcoin file format, handed down a sentence to Wright for filing lawsuits against Gregcoin developers in violation of a court order. Wright faced 12 months in jail, suspended for 2 years after 5 counts of contempt of court and $145,000 British pound fine, roughly $180,000 at the time of publication. So I would say that's a really good job that Craig didn't turn up to court there, because if he had turned up in court, he basically would have just walked straight into the lion's den. They would have cuffed him and just put him in jail. But because he wasn't there, and they know they can't force him to be there, and they know that the judgment is completely illegitimate, and a void order needs to be put in, he's just like, all right, well, I'll just give him a suspended sentence. So they would. That's why they desperately wanted him there. They literally would have cuffed him and taken him away. So I'm glad he dodged that bullet. Much better operating things behind the scenes and Terra node coming on, just bring it on. Bring it on. We know what these shitcoiner shysters are up to. The contempt ruling was part of a case by the Crypto Open Patent Alliance, COPA, which filed a complaint against Wright over breaching a July court order to stop filing lawsuits against firms on the basis he was Satoshi. Well, this wasn't on the basis that he was Satoshi. It was a passing off claim. And he's just saying, well, okay, well, I'm not Satoshi, but I'm still an investor, and BTC is nothing like Bitcoin that I invested in, A UK court said in March that Wright was not the pseudonymous UK court. It was Mellor that said that. Was not the pseudonymous creator, and he essentially admitted on his website in July after the ruling. Well, no, he was forced to put that up there. Cobra attorney Jonathan Hoff argued Wright had filed lawsuits against more than 100 companies, requesting a total of roughly 900 billion British pounds in damages over his Satoshi claims. Hoff said in court that Wright's lawsuit were desperate publicity stunts to keep his cultist supporters engaged. That's outrageous. So who is Satoshi Nakamoto, if not Wright? Good question. As if they wouldn't be able to find out who Satoshi Nakamoto now is these days. Honestly. I mean, what? Gizmodo and Wired magazine have already tracked him down and presented all the evidence that he was, and now they want to ignore it. It's outrageous. Many in the crypto industry have speculated on the true identity of Satoshi, whether an individual or group, since the Bitcoin white paper was published in 2008. Though some, like Wright, have claimed to be the creator of Bitcoin over years, Satoshi's true identity was unknown at the time of publication. It wasn't actually, because other people knew him before he published the white paper. So, for example, David Kleiman and then Ira Kleiman, who was leaking all the material to Gizmodo and Wired magazine, he knew that Craig was the creator of Bitcoin. Wright appealed the March ruling over his Satoshi claims, but was denied by the UK Court of Appeal, which said his filing contained multiple falsehoods. It's unclear whether UK authorities will issue an arrest warrant for the computer scientist over the December 19th ruling. It doesn't look like it. Some of the targets of Wright's lawsuits have fought back. In July, a high court froze Wright's assets in an effort to help podcaster Peter McCormack recoup $1.9 million in legal expenses from one of the infamous lawsuits. Craig actually won that one. And again, honestly, it's so corrupt what is going on. So corrupt. Good grief. Right, let's get on to this one then by UKinvesting.com. So they've said here, Benchmark keeps buy rating on MicroStrategy stock, cites Nasdaq inclusion. Oh my goodness me. So this is like mainstream press propaganda BS. On Monday, Benchmark reaffirmed its buy rating on shares of MicroStrategy with a target price of $650, representing significant upside from the current price of $408. The stock has already delivered an impressive 547% return year to date, according to the Investing Pro data. The firm's analysis is based on a sum of the parts valuation, which includes the projected value of the company's big Gradecoin holdings at the end of 2026, a 15x multiple of its anticipated, final year 26 Bitcoin yield, and the projected value of its software business at the same time. The valuation assumes that the price of Bitcoin will reach $225,000 by the end of 2026. And the MicroStrategy will have accumulated 615,650 Gradecoin by then. Can you imagine? How can you not know that it's not Gradecoin at the moment? It does naff all. Literally, it's a massive Ponzi scheme. And we heard Michael say, we bought it, the market liked it, the price went up. We bought more, the market liked it, the price went up. We bought more, the market liked it, the price went up. It's a massive Ponzi scheme. Where is the utility value in that? You're not buying it because it does anything. You're buying it to cash out. That's it. It's a massive Ponzi scheme because you can't do F all with it. The analysis from Benchmark highlighted that MicroStrategy's potential inclusion in the Nasdaq 100 index could be a near-term positive event for the company's stock. Furthermore, the possibility of being added to the S&P 500 index is seen as an even more significant medium-term opportunity. While MicroStrategy currently meets the S&P 500's market cap and trading volume requirements, it falls short on a couple of other criteria, including the need for positive earnings in the most recent quarter and over the last 4 consecutive quarters. Yeah, positive earnings. The earnings is income. An increase in the value of something is not an income. MicroStrategy has not met these earnings criteria, but the company has indicated plans to adopt new financial accounting standards board guidance for the accounting treatment of Bitcoin on corporate balance sheets starting in the first quarter of 2025. This change is expected to allow the company to report positive earnings immediately. So they're just fiddling the figures. To say it's positive earnings, they're going to record the increase in value of his income. That is outrageous. The adoption of the new FASB guidance is seen as a strategic move for MicroStrategy, positioning it to meet the S&P 500 inclusion criteria. This could potentially enhance the attractiveness of MicroStrategy stock to a broader range of institutional investors and index funds that track the S&P 500. MicroStrategy's strategy has been heavily focused on a GregCoin acquisition and holding, which differentiates it from other software companies. The company's performance and the valuation of its stock are closely tied to the price movements of GregCoin, making its stock in direct investment vehicle for the cryptocurrency. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, so again, no income, just value going up. Ponzi scheming. Investing Pro analysis reveals the stock's high beta of 3.2, indicating significant volatility, while additional pro tips highlight important insights about the company's financial health and valuation. Discover 14 more exclusive pro tips and access comprehensive analysis through Investing Pro's detailed research reports. In other recent news, MicroStrategy Incorporated has been maintaining a strong focus on the GregCoin acquisition strategy. The company recently purchased approximately 15,400 shitcoins for about $1.5 billion, funded through the sale of Class A common stock. This has increased MicroStrategy's total GregCoin holdings to approximately 423,650 shitcoins. The possibility of MicroStrategy's inclusion in the Nasdaq 100 index has been highlighted by Bernstein and Bloomberg Intelligence. Anything but. A development that could lead to significant market participation. This potential inclusion is also seen as the precursor to the company's consideration for the S&P 500 index by 2025. Analyst firms such as Barclays, Canaccord, Genuity and BTIG have maintained positive ratings for MicroStrategy's stock, with Bernstein maintaining an outperforming rating and a price target of $600. These are recent developments that investors should consider. This article was generated by the support of AI, oh my god, and reviewed by an editor. For more information, see our T's and C's. Oh my god, what's this? MicroStrategy, a bull or bear market play? Don't miss out on this next big opportunity. Stay ahead of the curve with the Pro Pick AI 6 model portfolios fueled by AI stock picks. Oh my god, AI and all this crap, it's all going to come to a head. All going to come down. Literally no one knows F4. I'll just leave it to the AI. Yeah, just let the AI do it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness. Well, what's this? Meta stock target raised by RBC as AI investments fuel long-term earnings growth potential. Again, I mean, I would say it's plausible deniability for a massive crash. Oh, it was AI. Oh yeah, the computer did it. We don't know why it got an algorithm wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, I can see where this is going a mile away. A mile away. No way. And check this out. So GregCoin, winner chicken dinner. Vivek just said here, someone just paid $790,000 in fees for their 13,000 amount of Bitcoin transfer. That again, that's GregCoin. Look at this amount. So they wanted to send 0.142 BTC, and the fee was 818,293,968 sats. Oh my god. Oh, what? So I mean, what? That's at least what? The 7 plus Bitcoin. 7.1. I'd say about 7.1 Bitcoin. Look at that from BC. Look, it's a SegWit address. 3 outputs. Oh my god! I mean, can you imagine? You'd be like, "Oh yeah, I want to send you 13,000, but it's going to cost me over $750,000 of a million to send 13 grand to you." Honestly, shitcoin is shit for brains. Oh, they can't see it. Absolutely unbelievable, unbelievable. And Truth Machine pointed out here, he said, Elon knows that large transactions are not possible on the BTC scam. Only BSV, the real Bitcoin, can scale for global adoption. And in this tweet on the 20th of December, 2020, Saylor said, if you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from USD to BTC. Other firms in the S&P 500 will follow your lead. It's massive Ponzi scheming. In time, it will grow to become a $1 trillion favor. And he said here, are such large transactions even possible? So that was 4 years ago today, you know, and it does nothing. It does nothing. That's why he was, not sure about putting anything in there. But let's just have a quick look at 365 days of Bitcoin history. See what went on today, as we're now the 20th of December. Let's have a look. So much has gone on. Oh, loving that one. 28th of November. Scarcity made number go up. That's what it was all about. That was hilarious. The first Bitcoin halving. Scarcity made number go up. Brilliant. Loving that. Loving that. So we're now December 20th. Oh, so I need to add Craig Wright's contempt of court, don't we? December 20th, 2024. I'll have to add that. Here we go, December 20th. Did anything happen today? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, excellent. So 20th of December, like XRP went from 76 to $1.26. 20th of December 2020, Elon Musk posted out a Bitcoin meme. Said, how's the Bitcoin metric rise began on December 20th, 2020 that sent BTC from $22,000 to $55,000 or 132% in just 3 months. This was it. That's quite a funny one, really. 20th of December 2020, Michael Saylor tweeted out to Elon Musk, if you want to do your shareholders a $100 billion favor, convert the Tesla balance sheet from the USD to BTC. Other firms on the S&P, would follow your lead, and in time it will grow to become $1 trillion favor. So he'll be rubbing his hands going, told you so right now, but I mean, when it all comes crashing down, he won't be. In response to Elon Musk asking how such a large transaction exchange from USD to BTC would be possible, because that's all they need to know. Look, how can you exchange from USD from USD to BTC, and likewise would be possible? Michael Saylor responded by saying he would be happy to share his playbook, meaning like, you know, they're converting. He's got he's got somewhere to get it from. Good grief. Good grief. Yeah, we'll leave that one for tomorrow. Right, let's have a quick look at the figures then. A bloodbath going on here. We've got Grapecoin at $97,000, a Bitcoin at just $53. But look at that, hash rate and network nodes are vanity, transactions and block size are sanity. You know, like honestly, if you're an investor and you actually understood this thing, where would you be? All over this, you know? And Satoshi's vision, that's what it is. If something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. Is there any use case on there? No, there isn't, because they can't use it, as we've just seen. It's going to cost you $789,000 to just send 13k. Absolutely insane. Oh, look at these blocks coming through. Beautiful. 240, 213. They're the biggest ones there. 254 megabytes, that is, compared to Grapecoin and 1 megabyte. Bcrash can't get any blocks over a megabyte. And Fisher Price Cash struggling to get all their blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. 187,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Grapecoin. Mining Bitcoin at 25% comparable loss. Shows you the competition for it, really. Look at that. That's actually looking pretty good, those ones. So we've got Grapecoin hash rate other miners 2.78 on there. Bcrash other miners 19.4. So via BTC 25, Binance 22. What's that one? Looks like NetherHash or something. Oh, Nice Hash 19.44. Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we got Bitcoin. So actually we didn't have a look at the transactions. Let's have a look at the transactions. Look at that, beautiful 82 million transactions. Representing 96.7% of the entire market. Literally leaving 3.3. There's 3.3% to share between the 39,000 shitcoins on the market. It's all on Bitcoin. All on Bitcoin. 83,432,474. Let's have a look at the mining on Bitcoin. Hey, Tal taking the lead again. 34.4. Kuv 34.4. Even Stevens. QD Link 21 point, and Gorilla Pool increasing their share to 8.61%. Excellent. Is it worth looking at the hash rate? Let's have a quick look. Here we go. Hash rate still steady there, really. Still steady. Let's have just quickly the difficulty adjustment, as we always do. Oh, look at that. Another all-time high. Like, whoa, look at that. Look at that. Miners are going to be squirming. Absolutely squirming on that one. Jeepers. Alright, let's have a look at crypto quant. Look, the exchanges are still cashing out. Look, that's a massive dump there. That is a massive dump. Straight down, yep, don't want anything to do with that shite. So the purple line there highlighted is the exchanges reserves. Look, straight down. They're cashing out even though the price is going up. They don't want to be holding that shit. They know what's happening. Let's have a look at the tether weather then. Not really too much going on today. Maybe that's why the price has gone down, because tether ain't pumping it today. Looks like they haven't actually pumped it since they haven't pumped it for the last 2 days. There's been no pumps going on. No wonder the price is coming down. You know, be interesting to see how they play it. Long's dropping off a cliff though. What is going on there? So even the BTC maxis are losing confidence that the price won't go up because the longs are going down. I mean, it's still a ratio of 0.6, but still quite an interesting metric to look at, that one. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin though. It's at $53. $53. Crazy. Let's see on super charts. See what's happened. Whoa. Been pushed down though. I mean, is this anything to do with Craig Wright being found in contempt? But like I actually think it's a positive that he didn't show up, because if he was in jail, it would have been a nightmare. Absolutely no, because that's where they wanted him. You know, we heard that Jonathan Hoff were actually even willing to pay his travel expenses. They wanted him in court so badly. They wanted him to walk into the lion's den. Craig was like, no, not having any of that. See you later. Oh, right, well, we'll give you contempt of court, which means you're not going to go to prison, even though we definitely put you there if you actually turned up. That's what they would have done. Corrupt bastards. Let's have a look at this. Just bouncing back a little bit there. Bitcoin versus Gregcoin. Oh. So you look at that. Look at that. When was that? December the 9th. So it was like 11 days ago. Forcing it down. But you know, you can speculate on the price all day. You can speculate till the cows come home. You cannot deny utility. You can't say that it didn't do 82 million transactions over the last 24 hours. You can speculate on the price all day and all this BS. You know, you cannot deny utility. And it's the utility that actually is going to economically sustain the miners. That they can't deny it. No way. Let's have a look at Orange Gateway. Yep, Bitcoin versus Gregcoin, just confirming what we've just seen there. Yep, same pattern. Look at Bitcoin versus the Mac Daddy USD. Yeah, pushing that down as well. The overall market, so it's $3.3 trillion. Gregcoin market cap back down to 1.9. Trade volume though, 6.8. That's interesting. Sure. So the trade volume, 131 billion. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they were listening to my show, because we know that 1.4 million BTC would be 140 billion. So what? Maybe they're trying to increase the trade volume. But still, I mean, all you need is 5% of that. That's all you need. Or yeah, even 5 or 10% of the trade volume itself, let alone 100% of it, to absolutely crush it. Absolutely crush it. And let's see where Bitcoin is after all this. Here we go. 100 coins. Where are we? 86. Look at this. 86 and just $53, and yet it's got over 96% of the entire market's transaction volume on its network. What is going on here? Whoa. You know, shenanigans is what's going on. That is it. Right, there we go. That is a 25-minute show. I hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi@Simply.com, Satoshi@Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relator.com, Rockwallet.me, or Senti.ch. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.